What up? What up?
What's going on, everyone?
Dollar at 9. The beat's on fire.
What's going on, everyone? Live at 9. I'm Ade.
I'm Barry, and we got a special guest in the building. You want to
King
introduce
T.
yourself?
Yeah, what's up? It's King T. Know what I mean? Coming straight out of Harlem. Originally from Harlem.
There we go.
Nah,
Got the
man.
Crenshaw hat on.
Yeah, you already know.
RP the Nip.
That's right, RP. You know what's crazy? I went out there to meet him. And when I went out there, his brother was there, Black Sam.
Okay.
And he was like, I was like, yo, ain't that bad? So he was like, come back tomorrow about 8 o'clock. He'd be over here. So I was there like 7:30.
In the morning or at night?
In the morning.
Oh, wow. Okay. So Nip was about his business.
That's a fact.
All
But
right.
that day he didn't pull up. So I was like, that was weird. But I was like, yo, Sam, let me get a flick. He was like, nah, cuz I don't really be with the pictures and all that.
Okay.
I was like, oh, word? All right, cool.
Did that bother you?
It did. I ain't
Okay.
gonna lie, it did.
Why? Cause like I was just talking to somebody about like taking pictures with celebrities. Like, if it's like let's say like somebody want to take a picture with you and you wasn't in the mood. Like, how would that like?
I mean, I would try to just adjust.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. Like, I would try to adjust. I mean, like at the end of the day, it's business. So
Maybe on his side it's business because he's like really like a street dude. Like, not really like a celebrity. Like,
yeah,
he's
that's a fact. Like, he's a street dude first.
Exactly. So he probably like, yo, my brother was here. He probably take a picture with you.
Right. That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. You know how that goes.
How long ago was this?
That was I think what 3 months ago.
Okay, so it's after Nipsey passed away.
Nah, it was actually a month before he passed.
Oh,
it was
okay,
actually
okay.
a month, 30 days exactly.
Damn.
I was there 30 days exactly before he passed, bro. Damn. And I was like, yo, maybe that was angels protecting
The situation.
Yeah, cause you never know. Like,
That's a fact. It
That's
could
a
have been.
fact.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
How did you feel about that situation? Like when you heard it happen, were you just like, wow? Like I was just there 30 days ago. Like,
yeah, I said exactly that. I was like, what the heck? Like, was that just inspiration for me? Like, just to go ahead and do my thing? Cause that's like no coincidence. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. When that happened, I got kind of scared because it was like he's an artist that's trying to build his community, and he got killed
Right.
in his community. And like I'm an artist trying to build my community. And I was like, I hope. Like I don't know what the situation behind it was, but I just felt like that shouldn't even have been a result. Like, I wouldn't even say that's the last result. It shouldn't even been. It shouldn't. Whatever the situation was, it could have got handled before. I don't even want to say before. He just shouldn't have got killed.
nah, it's once he was nominated for that Grammy, that's when it was time to.
To get up
To get
out
up
of
out of
You ain't lying. Like you're not a regular Nipsey,
cool.
dog.
Like, yo, neighborhood, all that is cool. But once he started getting like that force behind
that
his
Grammy,
name,
yeah.
then it's like,
That's a
alright.
different, yeah.
Yeah, because that's when people start looking at
He
you
probably
crazy.
wasn't trying. That's the thing too. Some people try to keep it too real.
Now, what it is, I feel like, is like, as long as you not doing better than me, it's cool. Because it's the same thing like that in the 9 to 5. Like,
That
you
is
feel me?
true.
Like, as long as you're not doing better than me, it's cool. But once I feel like some
Hey.
type of way, like, all right, now we gonna have to throw some monkey wrenches.
Like once you
in the
start
equation.
stepping on the wrong person's toes,
That's a
or once
fact.
you get a promotion, or the manager gave you the day off and you wanted that, or whatever the case may be,
Right.
it's everywhere.
That's a
So it's
fact.
just you just gotta keep your head up and your eyes open.
Speaking of which,
Dipset.
I like your single, Time to Get Paid.
Oh, appreciate it,
I
man.
like
Thank
that.
you,
I
man.
feel that.
I think that's my first
Yeah.
song. And I was just sharing where we was talking behind the scenes. Me and King. That's King T.
King
That's,
T,
that's,
yeah.
that's your stage name.
Yeah.
We went to high school together, and I remember he was writing music like in the hallways. He would bump into people. Like he was like he's somebody that takes like I could say like from where he's at now, where he started from. Like I definitely seen the growth in his music, and also like I admire the fact that he stayed consistent with it. Cause some people just rap in high school and like and they got like 4 or 5 kids and they ain't doing. I ain't no
Right.
disrespect. Like they're not staying consistent with their dreams. So it's like
Right.
it's good that we got to meet like full circle at like still chasing our dreams. So that's dope.
That's a fact, but it's a challenge too.
Of
Like,
course.
it's a challenge. You feel me? Like, just being in New York City and all of the trials and tribulations that come with that, the subway,
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
it's like you already know the deal. So
How do you feel like cuz there's one topic that I do want to talk about just from just coming from we both come from or everybody comes from like the low income neighborhoods. And one thing that happened to me over the summer that I don't understand, like it always happens to me, but like I don't this time I just wasn't like having it with the cops. Like I'm sorry, like they literally will stay at a bus stop to try to like they spend their whole day trying to catch people hopping on the back of the bus. And this particular day, I did not hop on the back of the bus. I was about to pay my fare, and they still accused me of hopping on the back of the bus. Like they still was about to give me a ticket and everything, and I just wasn't having it. I was like, they gonna have to shoot
so you
me.
went on the front of the bus?
Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, I was headed towards the back of the bus,
Uh-huh.
but I could tell it was an undercover cop because he got on the bus and tried to stop me from getting on. I was like, how you gonna stop me from getting on the back of the bus? And you just got on the back of the. Then I was like, wait a minute.
Right.
So I was like, all right. So I was like, bet. So I went to the front of the bus
Right.
and I paid my fare and I went on like regular person. Then somebody gonna come on there like, yeah, you got it. I was like, nah, today I'm not having it. I was like, today you gonna have to shoot me. I was like, nah, bro. And I'm like, why is all the crime that goes on in the city? Why do you like you literally? That's like entrapment. I feel like, or I've seen cops wait at the turnstile for somebody to hop, and most people are just trying to get home. Most people.
Right.
And it's like y'all don't. It is like that's like I just feel like I just feel like that's a crime. Like
Bro, I'm gonna go. Yo, you could talk to the NTA, bro.
you can.
Yo, Twitter is a beautiful thing, bro.
But are they gonna listen?
And they write me back, bro.
Okay.
They write me back.
Okay.
I told
Yeah,
him, man,
I
he was like,
mean-
they write you back. Yeah, exactly.
It's
Yo, they
been
write
times
you
I've
back.
been late for work and all that, and I'm like, yo, like you can't even, cause the jobs tell you straight up now, like, yeah, we know the trains are messed up.
Right,
So
right.
just
Straight
leave
up.
a half
Facts.
hour early.
Facts.
Like,
That's a fact.
they don't want to hear it. Like, bro, I leave my house in just enough time to get to work. Just enough time. Like
Yo, sometimes
maybe
I
a
leave-
2-minute cushion. But
I be
that's
leaving
it.
2 hours
Like,
early just so I could feel good.
Yeah,
going there,
I'm
like,
like, yo.
you late. You like, damn.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, advice I got from one of like my first manager at Old Navy. He was like, I was rushing, bro, and I was late. And he was like, why are you rushing? You are already late. All you could be is later. And I was like, yo, like that's real shit. Like, so I'll stop and give me a sandwich. Cause I'm like, nobody being late
son.
and hungry. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so it's like he's right about that. If you're
Damn.
not gonna be on time, just be as late as you can.
Wow. I mean, yeah, I guess so.
You already gonna get written up.
Yo, you know what's crazy, yo? And I was thinking about this on the train on the way over here. It's like, okay, cool. Like we from high school, and it's cool. Like, you give somebody opportunities, and that's appreciative. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Some people you give opportunities. You got different kind of people in this world.
Oh,
You understand?
trust me.
So yeah. So nah, that's what's up though. But yeah, like one of my boys, like I gave him a job. He came late. I'm like, bro, like if you
Now, see, that's different.
yeah, like you feel me?
You know what I'm saying? You gotta like these corporations.
They don't play
They will
that, bro.
replace your ass.
They
So
don't play
like,
that, bro. And then at the
I
end
gotta
of the
replace
day,
them too.
they don't want us to be working in there anyway.
Exactly.
So it's like, and that's why I be telling people that I work around, cause I work with autistic individuals.
bro,
like
that,
adults and stuff.
how do you like?
Woo.
I know it's a challenge.
It's a
but
challenge. It's a
I
challenge.
was just telling somebody how like I really do feel like you gotta be careful with like they're beautiful souls, like
Yes.
they're
Yes.
like angelic creatures.
Yes.
Like we're all human.
Angelic
I don't mean
creatures.
I don't mean
bro.
Nah, I mean like we're beautiful creatures too. No, cause it's some. I don't mean it like that. See.
nah, you're right. Nah,
Sound
you're
like
right.
you're describing a unicorn or some
No,
shit.
we are all unicorns.
What he's saying, what you're saying is they're the gift.
Yes, they are
and
the
a word to everything. They are the gift, bro.
That's what I was trying to
And
say.
when you're
That's
younger,
what I'm trying to
younger,
say.
you don't see it. Like, but then as you get older, you're like, wow.
I see the light.
Like, yeah, that's crazy. Like, it's amazing, bro.
That's what I was trying to say. I've definitely seen the light with everybody. Like I don't know. Have y'all seen the movie Joker?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
just seen that. We just seen that this past weekend.
So what did you think about it?
I
Don't-
think
don't
that
spoil it for me.
No
I ain't seen it.
spoilers,
Oh,
but
nah, all
you,
I'ma say
you know the
is-
story behind him. So it's like we're not
I'm gonna just say
spoil it.
mental health is very important.
And that's
Yeah.
the whole point that I was
Yeah,
trying
that's
to
a
get
fact.
to. You know
That's
what
a
I'm saying?
fact.
Because like everybody's going through something.
That's a
and
fact.
I feel like compassion is the only key.
It is the
You get
only
what I'm
key.
saying?
Right.
I need somebody that's gonna be around me when my mental illness start acting up, and it starts acting up. Feel me?
Do both of you guys, since both of you guys are artists, do you guys feel like writing music or just like rapping helps, with that mental? Like, you say if you have just having something going on in your head, you just dealing with something. Do you feel like that relieves stress off you? Like, how do you use music for like personal issues and stuff like that?
Well, that's my main thing. Like, I listen to music, but now that I make music, like, I just wrote a song called "I Need Therapy," and like, it's just like, that's the music for me. It inspires me to like I think I was talking about like a previous episode before. Like, even people that want to commit suicide, like, if you have a favorite song, you might live just so you can hear that song again. You get what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
crazy.
so that's how I feel. Like, as long as it's music,
fact.
I'm gonna want to stay alive. So, in short, if y'all ever hear that I committed suicide, it wasn't that. In short.
He didn't do it.
So y'all better
Don't
do some
believe it.
investigating.
Nah, that's a fact.
What?
I just catch it. I just catch it when it comes, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, just inspiration in general. Like,
But do you feel like
That help?
yeah, no, I mean, do you feel like a situation inspires it, or like you say when it comes, like how does it come to you?
like it'll be like, well, it used to like I said, I used to be bumping into people like, but as an adult, you can't do that. So like, it's more or less like I'll be more observant of my environment. You feel me? And I listen to a lot of DMX. So DMX is like
You got that balance, like
yeah,
he be praying.
Yeah, like, but you could see like if you play it like you was on the phone with him type, like he's telling you, like talking directly to you, like in the spirit. You feel me?
No, that's facts.
You
Do you
know?
feel like you get, because when I hear your music, it sounds like real, like old school New York, like gritty type of shit. So do you feel like that's kind of inspiration for you a little bit?
It definitely was an inspiration for me, but like my older material is like more like that. Like, it was one song I did a video to, and I was like, damn, this shit is like talking a little bit too much on here. Like, you feel me? And you gotta be careful because you see cats like Tekashi 6ix9ine and all that is like me, like I'm thorough. Like, I really live what I say. Like, I've been through what I talk about and in my bios. Like, I don't try to gas it up, be like I'm part of a gang or something like that, because I don't feel like that's necessary. You feel me? But like, it's just that creative space, you know.
But how do you feel? Because you see how his situation turned out, and like the thing that I have a problem is that how much New York was riding with him. Like, they crowned him the king, and now he
I
made
think
this
that's
look
why
so
he's-
bad. Like, now the king is a rat.
Like, shit, I ain't crown him the king.
I
Nah, he did
mean,
that to himself. He did it to himself.
no, but him being in that conversation, like somebody saying to him that he's the king of New York, and people even entertaining that conversation is where I feel like we has failed as a people. We have failed.
Yo, but honestly, like, it's so easy to abuse a platform, bro.
It is.
It's easy to abuse.
And he
a
showed that,
platform.
I feel like.
Like, that's just pure carelessness. I feel like it's not necessary to be like that. You feel me? Like, that's why I feel like if anything, I'd be different. Like, I'm not with.
But
the
we older
extra-
too, so it's like we have a different
like
perspective.
when I was younger, I used to be like, dudes just be like, what? Like, you feel me? And then you get older, and then you actually go through something like that, and then you're like, nah,
That wasn't cool.
Like, you fell in a trap. Like, and like a lot of black people fall in a trap, especially black men, thinking, oh, being tough, bravado is the way, but that gets you time.
Jail and
that gets you
dead,
locked
yeah.
up, bro.
Especially when they ain't grow up in that environment, but they wanted to.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the
like-
worst part, because I'm like, yo, like, he's playing with people that have no other choice but to live in that environment, and they have no choice. They will go back.
And he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that. He could have turned the game on him, like, you feel me? Like, he just. But I heard that he been working with
The feds, right?
I don't know how true that is, but he even said out of his own mouth that he used to work for the courthouse.
Wow.
Well, you got. I mean, it would seem so easy for them to get somebody to infiltrate a gang because like our culture, for some reason, we're very receptive to other people being like we want other people in our culture like
Right.
to celebrate, like, you know what I'm saying, just
Yeah.
to we'll show them the ropes, and then now they know everything. So now
Right, exactly.
we being nice and like, yeah, yo, now you gotta be like this. Now you gotta hold the gun like this. They doing all of that, right? Now he know how to hold the gun and he know who to tell
Right.
you. Like, yeah, he showed me how to do this. Like now it's a different situation because he didn't grow up in that environment, so he doesn't know how to adapt to his surroundings. Like, and it's like he's pulling out everybody with him.
That's a
That's
fact,
just like,
bro.
damn.
I mean, that whole situation messed up. Like, it sounded like he was. I mean, like.
But what happened to him? Do you feel like justifies like him being kidnapped and whatever happened with his son's mother or daughter, whoever he had? I don't know.
I don't even know, bro. Like, I don't know if it justifies it. I don't know, bro. Like, I just
he
just
probably,
take the
like,
lesson from it.
Cause it's like you about to. I mean, at the end of the day, like he has video of him saying, I've seen a video of him ordering a hit on somebody. Like they
Oh,
showed that.
what?
Like they was like he want a 30-pack on somebody or somebody's head. So that alone is just you should just do whatever time you got to do for
Yeah,
that.
nah, that's
Cause
that's
you
crazy.
like you committed a crime.
Why you
Period.
on camera saying stuff like
Cause
that?
that's what kids want to do these days. They want to be on
I
camera,
don't know. I
showing
don't
how
understand
tough.
it, bro.
Yeah, and they don't understand it till they in jail.
Or they dead.
Exactly.
Right,
Like
right. Well, then you ain't gonna
I
understand.
forgot. I think it was Danny Brown. I was saying. I think like the guy. What's the guy that said he murdered his friends?
Oh,
What?
the murder on my mind, dude.
Yeah.
Are you
Uh,
serious?
He has a song. I ain't gonna lie. Some of the songs be kind of hot, but it's like, why would you make a song that's gonna put you in jail?
That's what
'Cause-
people gonna listen
You
to.
feel me? 'Cause
People, what they said, people only respect violence.
people do only respect violence.
That's
though,
a fact. And
unfortunately.
negativity.
Well, now I wouldn't say people only respect that, but people only respond to that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't respect violence or none of that, but if that's the only way you want to respond to somebody, if that's what you like, you feel me? Like, if that's what's got to get through to your head, like, I would talk things out. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't want to talk. Like, they don't understand stuff.
You ain't never lie.
As a person who's younger than like both y'all, it's like it's crazy to see because it's like him, 6ix9ine, and then I don't know if you're familiar with this rapper named Tay K. I think.
I heard it take it.
And like
He
this-
caught a charge for some crazy
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah,
he
TK,
for
he-
life. Yeah, he's
He
done.
said he murdered somebody.
Yeah.
He murdered somebody.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, that's
Was it in
crazy,
self-defense
bro.
or was it like
I don't know.
Nah, he was in the song like
Oh.
Yeah, he
saying
admitted it in the
like
song.
blatantly like, what's wrong with you? Nah, bro, we can't do that. We gotta do better, bro. I feel like we could make better music.
You
than-
could,
than
and that's
that,
what,
bro.
and that's the whole point. Like, cause I know, you was talking about how you was rapping in high school. Like,
Yeah.
when I started making music, like when I made Time to Get Paid,
Mhm.
I was 26, right?
Okay.
And I wanted to go back in my mind to when I was 18 and what I would tell myself if I was 18 at that time. Even though I was already doing that, but
Right.
like I was like, cause I know at 18 we were like impressionable.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I was like,
definitely.
if the person going to college right now, like, this is what I would tell you. Like,
That's-
just focus on your money. Like, and that's where the mindset of a lot of the songs that I make, 'cause I was like, I wanted to go back to that mode. But then,
Right.
like, as an artist, I could grow, 'cause I'm like, as I experience stuff, then I could talk about what I experienced at that
Exactly.
age.
Exactly.
So there's some stuff you got to wait 7 years
Right.
to talk about. And we going to leave it at that. You got the only thing.
So you can't hold me?
No.
I guess you're not going up.
Back
My bad,
to
apologies.
back
Yeah.
to.
I had a question. So maybe you guys can answer this question better because you guys are artists. Do you feel like a lot of these young dudes do this type of like wild stuff on like camera and all that stuff because they didn't get like enough attention when they were younger, so like they do this now?
I would say so.
Yeah, definitely.
I would say one of the like, cause like back to the Joker movie, right?
Right.
Just in general, like, it's like he does bad things,
Right.
and he gets the feelings that he wants to get.
Right.
That makes him want to do more bad things. Like that's the feeling that he get, and it's because he didn't. I don't know. I do want to talk about one thing from the movie. Like, well, it's not nothing spoiler alert, but it's. All right. Matter of fact, I won't even talk about that.
Okay.
Me and you went to the same high school, so you remember Miss damn, what was her name? The old lady, Miss
she's
Miss
being
Bell.
Miss Bell. I remember she was like a hard like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she remember she had a poem called "We Wear the Mask," right?
Oh, you threw it back.
That's what I remember it. Like We wear the mask. It was written by Paul Dunbar or somebody. I
Okay.
could be wrong.
Mm.
This is going off of my memory. That was 10, 15 years
Right.
ago. But it was like he's pretty much talking about how we wear the mask in the world, and you don't let people see who you really are. So he's
That's
wearing
a
a
fact.
mask to to be a clown,
Yeah, that's a fact.
but he's not showing people who he really is.
That's a fact. And I feel like that's something that I feel like for myself. Like I forgot who's look. Like I heard that a second time. I think Jadakiss said something like that.
What?
Like you are a certain way when you're in your house and you're at home, and then when you go outside, you're like a different way. Like that's something that we have to. I feel like we gotta like cut
Because
that.
people want to fit in. That's why.
Yeah, like we gotta cut that. Like we gotta allow people to feel more comfortable in their own skin.
And that, yeah, like
That's where a lot of these problems coming from.
that's where a majority of
Yeah.
people problems come from. And I feel like I spent like a lot of times by myself growing up, cause like I'm like, we grew up in single parent home, like
Right.
you got people just busy at work and things like that. So
Right.
I had no choice. Like I had to fuck with myself.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
Like
right.
I
That's a
had to
fact.
be my own friend. You know
That's
what
a
I'm saying?
fact.
So I had to be comfortable with whatever situations I don't like about myself or whatever. I already faced those things or whatever. So it's like a lot of times it bugs me out how many people do so much to keep up an appearance and knowing that your soul is what attracts good things.
Right.
Not I mean your appearance can get you so far, but you're like if you're a good person like throughout,
Yeah.
like you're always gonna attract good energy and things like
Exactly.
that. Like
Exactly.
if you look good, you're gonna get good things
Exactly.
for a limited time until somebody's like, all right,
Right.
you know.
Exactly. Exactly. They can no longer extort you.
Yeah. You feel me?
But word, that's a fact.
That's
Like,
what I'm just saying is that like uh, you should just focus on less. I would say like I don't know. I just noticed that like I have more good times when I don't have my hair cut. When I'm not caring about how I
No,
look.
that's a fact.
Like I have more fun. I meet more people and I feel more like
Genuine.
genuine, down to earth. Not saying that I ever feel big, but then there's times when you do, you got
Yeah,
you got
nah,
your shit.
that's a fact. That's a
You
fact.
feel me?
That's a
Like,
fact.
but it's like if you can't
That's a
go
fact.
outside and feel like that on a
Right.
regular, then it don't
Yeah.
matter. Like I feel like, cause it's
Right.
like somebody that has to dress like that all the time. I could
Yeah.
always be like, I could see through you.
Exactly.
I'm like, yo, if I
Right.
step on your sneakers right now, you gonna be tight. You feel me? You gonna be OD tight, and I'm not. Like,
That's a fact,
it's like
bro.
you could you have to be comfortable with who you are, and it'll help you as an artist grow. I feel like.
Definitely, bro. That's a fact.
So let's talk about like what kind of, cause we was talking about artists that we went to high school with, Charles Hamilton.
Oh, okay.
He was somebody like when he made it, I was like, yo, like it inspired me to be like, yo, anybody like that I like. It's like somebody that I was in the same room with at one time. It's like
doable.
on magazines and stuff. So like
Right.
it's different things like that. So just like, is there anybody that like inspires you in that you know personally or just?
Oh wow. Yeah, like all of those dudes, like in that time, like for that time, I got inspiration from all of them.
No, but then like times change, your circle change, you get
Yeah.
inspired by different people, cause it's like for me, like my 5 rappers changed, my top 5 always
Oh, you
gonna
mean
change.
like in the industry right now, like who I'm-
Yeah,
who
like
I'm
is there
listening
anybody
to?
right now that like
Yo, Tory Lanez is a beast.
you like him?
Yeah, Tory Lanez is definitely a
That's
beast.
facts.
Khalid.
Khalid.
I
Okay.
like a
like
lot of his
Khalid.
music.
Um,
I gotta download more of it though.
yeah, he got some like good vibe, good energy. Oh, what's that other dude? The kid from UK.
Daniel Caesar,
Nah, the other dude. He's like
you black?
yeah. He's
Does
got
he
like,
rap?
he rap. He be killing it.
Man's not hot.
He got this song. Give me a second. It's gonna come to me.
Does
bro.
he got a song
Skepta?
with Drake? Like, I think he's was he
Wizkid?
on Drake's album?
Wizkid, there you
Oh,
go. Wizkid, yes,
yeah,
Wizkid.
Yeah, he dope.
Yo, he be killing it, bro. He be killing
I
it,
never
bro.
heard him by himself.
Yo, he murdering it, bro. And he
Okay.
got good vibe, good energy music.
Okay,
Like,
I need better vibe. I listen to a lot of Future.
yeah, bro. Oh, you listen to
Nah, but I hear him though. You feel
Nah,
me?
Future, nah. Like, I was listening to some Future record with Meek Mill, and I was just like, yo, Future.
It was new or old? I was
It's
listening to Jump Out
old.
the Face just now. That's one.
I think that's when I was
That's
listening
it.
to
I
that
like
too.
that, so.
Yeah, nah, Future's definitely on the map, bro.
I would say Meek is one person that I used to hate on, but he's nice.
Why
was
you
listening
saying
to
on
him.
him?
Cause it's like I just wanted to be not him, but like I wanted to be the person that like even though I wasn't rapping or nothing, I was
Right.
like, he ain't all that. It was more of a hate. I could admit that. Like I was
Nah,
like,
that's
yeah,
what's
why
up,
not?
I mean, I'm sure he didn't want to be him when he got bodied by Drake, though.
Who wanted to be him? I did. When he exposed that Drake didn't write his raps, because I don't know if you've seen it. They exposed the real story behind that.
Nah, what was that?
So apparently, this is from DJ Academic, somebody I don't
Oh
like.
gosh,
He's calling the ball, but he put it out there that Nicki Minaj and Meek was shopping, and Meek couldn't pay for both of their stuff. He could only pay for his stuff. He only had money for his stuff on him. So he was like, yo, can I use your card to buy the rest of it? And she was like, Drake wouldn't do this. And she paid for her stuff and dipped. So then he just was like, all right, bet. And then he sent the tweets out. So I was like, to me, either way, no matter what the situation, I understand it better now because it's like, damn. But I just felt like that should have just stayed between those two.
I heard
like,
two different stories. I heard he was just dealing with drugs at that time, and that kind of he was in a bad mood.
he was dealing
So
drugs.
he was in a bad mood, and all of a sudden he just said,
He was
I'm going to
just
come at
snapping.
Drake.
Nah, because he felt like he wasn't promoting his album or something like that when he dropped it.
That's the story. Well, that's the story that was told at that time. But now that they broke up, this is the story
Yeah,
that
that's
they've
coming
been
out
saying.
now,
And I'm
right?
like, I think Nicki Minaj would do that.
Nah, that do sound
Hell yeah,
like
she
that
do
sound
that.
like,
Like
a
that's
move.
bad petty. And if you are on drugs at that time, that would make you want to do something out of character.
Right,
Like,
so
so
that
I'm
shit's
saying
probably-
I'm saying it could be a little bit of both. But just me personally, I wouldn't have let that. Like I would have just been like, I ain't fucking with this bitch. No.
Nah, she probably was just playing with him. That
But
was
he
probably
wasn't.
something-
He said, "Well, I'm not playing." You feel me? All right, you was playing, but I'm not.
Nah, Meek be getting tight.
And I
Getting
see
tight.
if he said in the tweet, he said, "I want to show somebody that I don't give a fuck." It's like you really thought I was like, nah. Like I understand it from a man's perspective. Like, oh, Drake wouldn't do what?
That's
Like,
funny.
So it's like I understand where they beef came from. So it's
Right.
like, and as a man, he had to like that's how. Well, I wouldn't have handled it that way. I'd have been like, she said that shit to get me tight.
Right, exactly. Like I said, it's like just playing.
Like, yeah, you feel me? Like,
yeah, you gotta bounce
like
back.
now you're getting back to back for no reason. It's like she was like he was and she and that's why she was back. She was like, y'all was holding you down. It's calling you Twitter fingers and all that. Like she
Right.
still because that's when time when Nicki should have been like, all right, see, this is what you started.
This is what you
so
did,
Now I'm gonna
right.
leave. Like, but
Exactly.
she still stay with him.
Nah,
I don't know how we got to that, but
I should vote for that because Meek be, you going off the wall
yeah, like
sometimes.
I like Meek now though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He
Cool
got his
now.
head on straight.
Yeah, he more mature. Like,
Yeah. But at that time, I was like, see, this is why this is the king that y'all took. Let me stop placing the dream cases out.
facts.
That's what love me. You know, I was just joking.
So what like are your future plans? You got any work coming out soon?
I just did a video with this artist named Golden Child. She also goes by Tamia Moore. It's a track called Dance, and it was featuring her and Omar Raps. And we drove out to Nyack and we filmed out there for a little bit. I think it was one Sunday. We just
Shout out to Nyack. My cousin was from there.
Oh, word?
Well, he's not from there, but he lived out there. He's the only reason I know what Nyack is.
I'm like, we going where?
Yeah, exactly.
But it was mad nice out there. Like it was right before it got cold.
Anything outside of the city, bro, is
It's
a
like
blessing.
break. It's like a little break.
Do you feel like we talked about it before? Like, what's your writing process? Because I've always noticed that for me, I can't write in the city. I have to write when I leave.
Really?
Yeah, it's hard for me to.
Wow.
Because it's like it's too much going on.
Nah, I feel you though. Everybody's different. Like,
Mhm.
like for me, like I said, I put on a beat, and then like the rhymes that just come, and I just catch it like as much as I can, like when it comes, cause it's Sometimes it's a lot, but you gotta just get it all down.
Nah,
You
facts.
feel me? And sometimes I don't like. I just close the book. Like if I can't, like,
So you really like write your raps, like you
nah. But
don't
at
play.
this point, it's like I just try not to think.
You mean
I just let it,
let
just
the
let it
beat
go.
flow? But
Yeah,
I'm
just let
saying
it
when you
go.
were writing your raps, like,
Uh huh.
do you use the paper and pen or like
Oh, so if
do you? Because a lot of people now they just write it on their phone. Like I'll write on my phone,
I
but
wrote
I
on,
want to go back to writing back then. I just can't read my own handwriting.
I wrote on my phone, but I lost my phone. No, what happened was I broke my phone
Mm.
because the sensor stopped like working. So I threw it against the wall, broke it. So I was like, you know what? I need to go back to the book because everything that was in there, like I don't know if it's backed up, whatever, whatever. But the book is where it's at.
The book is where it's at. Okay, so how do you feel about artists that don't write their own music? Do you still get, especially in today's age, like does it even matter?
I mean, I don't. Me personally, like if it sounds good, like it's cool. But if you don't write your own stuff, and then I'm listening to it and it just don't sound like genuine, like it sound like not like no feeling behind it, then you know.
That's what I was also mad about with me, cause like Drake was the man before I found out that
That he didn't write his own stuff,
his
right?
music just it still hit, it still hits,
Nah,
but
it
it just
do.
at that point in time I was like,
It do. But
damn,
you know
bro.
what? Somebody gonna come up that makes some awesome music and they write their own material. So it's always somebody coming for that spot.
That's what I'm saying.
You
That's
know?
why I was saying he probably opened up the door. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
saying?
fact. That's a fact.
Let everybody know that everybody's human.
See me, like I freestyle, but I do better like with the book. You feel me? Cause I feel like you gotta watch what you say. What you say comes true. Like word to everything,
That's
yo.
a fact, bro.
Word to everything, bro. Word to everything, bro. Remember Miss Higgins?
The white.
Yo, right?
Oh, I
Yo,
remember
word
that
to.
situation.
I was standing online waiting to get in with Quincy. Remember QV?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I said something crazy, something crazy. Like I was like, yo, what happened if something, something, da 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 da. Yo, the next day, bro, she was in the paper. Word two, you could ask Quincy. Word two, the next day she was in the paper.
He
And
probably didn't want to hand in the homework or something.
yeah, something like that.
I know.
but she was in the paper for her friend.
I
Something happened to
know.
her friend.
I know. I remember
Like
that.
like that was crazy to me. Like she
Wow.
a teacher in the paper because of her friend.
And we never seen that.
And we
baby
never
again.
saw her again, bro.
Like we never seen that.
Yo,
teacher
from that,
again.
yo, I was like, I can't be freestyling. I cannot freestyle.
Trust me,
Like-
bro. A lot of stuff that I wrote about came true, bro. And that's
That's a
just
fact.
that's the thing that since I started making music, that's why I'm like I kind of get nervous too, like because when you even listen, even with the Nipsey's thing,
Yeah.
when I was listening to the thing on the DJ Khaled song, and I was like, bro,
Yo, it's like he knew, bro. But I think he knew. Do you think he knew? I think
he
he
had
knew.
to. In fact, that's hearing that song, he knew his time was coming, bro.
I think he knew a long time ago, though.
That's what I'm saying. It must have been saying from a minute ago, because it's like. Because the way that even the last part where he's like niggas to get you broad day, that meant it. That's why I was
Yo,
like,
but every lyric and all his songs, he's always like mentioning like dying or like death or getting bodied. But
I mean, you can't be fearful of death. If you fear
That's a
death, you're
fact.
in denial.
That's a fact. But what I'm saying is,
Just don't talk
they
about it.
was
and bring it on
calling
yourself.
him. They was calling him, bro.
The
Like the
the
day
other
where they
side?
did the John Legend video. Nah, I ain't know Charles Hamilton shit.
Say that. Where did he come from?
Nah, once you start talking about the other side and like Stranger Things 4.
Nah. I thought you. Alright.
Nah, but when he was shooting the video with Khaled and John Legend, like the stories they had like security there, cause like he was getting death calls. Like if you're getting death calls, bro, you like what, you just gave up? Like I just don't understand. Like why would you move without your security? Like
He
that
probably
day.
wasn't scared. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you like, and I don't know what that feeling is, but it's like you can't be fearful. Like
That's
there's
a
only
fact.
so much security you can have. If somebody wants you, they want you.
Nah, not
Like,
that day though. Like
if somebody wants you, they want you, bro.
and
like,
you know I looked at the footage and you could see like it's a setup like clearly.
yeah.
Like the BMW threw out the hand, the white car honked the horn, and then what's his name came out. What's his name?
Eric Holder.
Yeah, Eric Holder. He came out of the woodworks. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. And then Cowboy ain't really seen that too concerned that
What do you
much.
mean?
Like he came out like, but after the fact.
Who you talking about?
Cowboy.
Who's Cowboy?
The dude with the funny hat that be in the store.
So you think it was an inside situation?
It just leaves room to. For me, to me, it just leaves room to like speculate. Like it's crazy.
That's why it's like you got to I don't know, man. He probably felt like I don't know what that feeling is. I don't want to know what that feeling is.
Yeah,
But
that's a
it's
fact.
like it's always like if you ever seen the Malcolm X movie,
Mhm.
you know that part when it's like they playing that it's been a long time coming with change. He's walking down the street like you know he feels something, but
Crazy,
he's
dude.
he's not gonna not go through his speech. You feel
Right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
Like
right,
so
right.
it's like that's how he was
Yeah.
moving. Like yo,
That's
like
a
I feel
fact.
something, but I'm not gonna be fearful. Like
Nah, you know, Lil Wayne gets like
that's what I'm saying. Well, over here on the east side.
like not today.
Yeah, nah, we not having that. No disrespect. Like I'm not playing with nobody, bro. I got dreams and I
That's
ain't
a
accomplished
fact.
a damn thing yet. All right.
I hear that.
So you run up on me wrong, the right thing is gonna
That's
happen.
a fact. They ran up on him too. He had to like throw ice or whatever. Like he ran inside somebody's car. Like some dude named Hollywood.com. Like trying to come up. They ran up on him. He was
Oh, I
like,
seen that video. He
like,
checked him, bro. That's what I was like. He
he went in their
really a
car,
street nigga.
got the
like.
phone, took their phone out, started recording them with the phone because they basically like was just ambushing him with the cameras. He like, how you just gonna roll up on me?
Yeah, like,
that's
yo,
what
they was like, yo, you a celebrity though. You supposed to be used to this. He was like, yo, I'm a Crip.
Yeah, he was like, I'm a 60 Crip first.
He was like, wait, like, yo, I'm bugging. Like,
But that goes back to what we were saying over there, about like how to approach like celebrities.
but
Like,
that's the thing that blows my, cause it's like it really like I know it's probably everybody. There's
Yeah.
some days you just not in the mood. Like
Yeah,
like
that's a fact.
like when my grandmother's passed, bro. Like it's some days I just wasn't in the mood
Right.
for nobody stuff.
Right.
Period. Like
Right.
I walk around with my sunglasses on. I'm not trying to be cool. Like I'm just giving up the vibe. Like look,
Like
I'm
not right now.
Yeah, I'm not
Right.
that person that you think that like I'm usually in.
Right,
That's
right.
not me right
Like,
now.
he's off.
Yeah, I'm off. That's exactly what I
I'm
want you to
off.
get. I'm off right now. So it's like,
Nah,
so
I
you a
feel you,
celebrity,
bro.
you never can be off. You
I
get
f-
what I'm saying? You got to be on.
Nah, they can't say never be off. Cause
But no, I'm saying a
I feel
fan
you,
is not
though.
good. Like you see how that guy ran up on 50?
Yeah, yeah.
Like he was expecting it to be on. He was like, oh, I just see this nigga 50 is on.
All you gotta do is look at who she was with. Be like, nah.
You know, like he ain't even.
He ain't even
you gotta
on-
know yourself, like yo.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
I remember I seen Just Hilarious, and I was
Uh-huh.
like, yo, like I was like, I can't even get a picture of nothing right now, right? Like, and then she was like, yeah, I gotta get my hair done, and I got mad. But then that picture of her hair came out like a
Right.
few weeks later, and I was like, see, she probably really was trying to get her hair done back then, so I ain't even pissed off. So it's like you just gotta know when somebody just not.
Facts.
And if
Facts.
I'm
Nah,
off,
but
I'm
sometimes you
off,
gotta like I seen Juju in the club, and she had like mad security, but I was set. I'm gonna get this picture,
Nah, that's a fact.
and she gonna hold this hoodie.
Okay,
I didn't get the hoodie, but I got the picture though.
that's all that matters.
That's it, bro. Like, but she was like kind of like standoffish, but she seen like I was like,
She seen you was persistent.
yeah. So
So you
a
can't let
manager-
nobody stop you.
Exactly, bro. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Ain't gonna
like,
stop nothing, bro.
'cause that's why I said I was telling the story when I met J. Cole. He
Mhm.
looked like I hope he's not about to come up to me. Like for real. He looked at like he
Bro,
gave
like,
me that look.
You know
like-
what time it is.
And I look back like, damn, I want to respect that, but he want to respect
That's
me.
a fact, bro.
You
Like,
feel me?
nah.
Like, 'cause it's like
The worst you could say is no.
That's a fact.
Like,
I didn't ask
man,
him for a picture because I
that's
knew
a
he was gonna
fact.
say no.
I
knew
had to-
it. He's with his kid. I knew it. I was
Man,
like,
what?
I'm gonna see you again though.
That's a fact.
And that's all you got to look forward is the next time.
Exactly. And the worst they can say is no.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. Like,
So where do you see yourself and your brand like going as far as 2020? Like there's a lot of political talks and things like that. Like, do you see yourself picking a side? Like
in my recent music, like I talk a lot like about the political stuff, but I don't try to stay on that because like everybody feels a way about it. Like you feel me? Because everybody have an opinion. You feel me? But me, I just stick to what I be doing, like making music videos, networking with my people, like encouraging other people that need to come out the crib to shoot this music video. Let's get this done. Let's get that done. Like I got a board. I write down what I need to do.
do you feel like that's your way of bringing change to the world?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like definitely. Like you just gotta, like I said, like knowing that we got that power. Like what we say could actually
happen.
Like, all right, so we gonna use this the right way. You feel me? So yeah, that's my way to make a difference.
Nah,
in the
yeah.
world, bro.
And just keep doing your thing, because it's like if everybody's has the same mindset to change the world in that kind of way, and we come together collectively, like who's gonna stop it for real?
Like that's power, bro. Like that's to be an influencer. Like that's power, and it's good for your pockets too, bro.
That's a fact.
You feel me? Like you're not on that 9 to 5 wave, like.
Maybe you're not on your Mace wave either, trying to influence people to just pay you.
No.
I'm getting this money in the church. You know? Hey, like come with it.
Look, but bro, I'm not even hating on that, cause some people be hating on that too. I don't be hating on that, bro. Like
I mean, but his situation is different. But
I know, but like pastors and stuff like that. Like people be like, oh, this pastor is getting this bread. Like, okay.
Like if you have the power to lead a bunch of people,
yeah,
that's your job.
Like why you mad? Like you got a private plane and stuff. You feel me?
Well, the pastor gotta have the nice house in the big
Like nah, like he's saying you could get that too. If I got it and I'm the pastor, then what you could do it too. Just do the same thing.
Stay on your grind, yeah.
Exactly. That's what he doing.
But some people be putting their whole check in the collection plate, and you can't do that.
Oh,
That's not how you get it. That's not how you get to be the pastor.
Nah, you gotta figure out where you want that to go. I mean, if you want to put that in there, then go ahead. But you just gotta do it in your spirit, bro.
I don't know, one thing, and it might make people upset, but Styles P said it, and I live by it. It's like, I ain't talking to the pastor because it's faster when I dream.
Ooh, that's a fact.
And that's real.
That's a fact.
I tell God what I want, he brings it to me.
That's a fact, bro.
That's a good thing to close out by.
Right.
So,
That's a fact. That's what's up.
Tell us where they can follow you, all that stuff.
Check me out. I just dropped a music video. Can't front on that. King T2 Real is my Instagram. So you hit me up IG at King T2 Real. You can hit me on Twitter at _ the Wonderama. You could just Google me, King T.
Let's go Google.
2 Real. Oh, and I got a single on Spotify right now called Swag to My Feet.
Swag to My Feet. We gotta get something going too. Don't be.
Oh yeah, what?
King
That's
T
a
and Berry's
fact,
coming soon.
bro. Yeah, we gotta work on that, bro.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. Yeah.
Let's get it going.
Yeah, dog. That's a fact.
And thanks everybody for tuning in.
Thanks.
To the Wednesday Live at 9 edition.
Yes.
Peace out,
Next
y'all.
week we'll be on time.